Yes. Yes. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. We are here. Welcome to Let's Be Real Sports. I am your host, Big Sherm.
This is the most beautiful man on the planet, QB.
You're beautiful, huh?
Yes, I am.
I'll leave it at that, my friend. Welcome back, sir. Welcome
I'm
back.
happy to be back.
Hamstring good now? Everything's all right?
Yeah.
Ready to work?
I'm ready, man.
But of course, before we begin, of course, this is the 1 year anniversary of Black Panther. This is a shirt I wore last year when we was in the home studio. This year we're in a new studio, but it's Wakanda forever, baby. Let that be known. Now, to the business at hand, a lot of stuff happened last night. Of course, was All-Star Weekend, All-Star festivities. Joe fucking Harris! Are you kidding me? Joe fucking Harris! Come on!
That was really loud, man. That was really loud.
Did you expect him to beat Steph Curry?
I mean, it's a one night thing, so I mean, it's not like
Don't poo-poo this thing early, bro.
You can be better than somebody for one night.
Don't poo-poo this thing, man. This is big for the Brooklyn Nets. Come on.
I don't know how. It's big for Joe Harris as an individual.
Well, Joe Harris, yes, of course. But for the Nets in general, listen, the Nets have been a hard time for a lot of years, bro. This is the last 2 years with Spencer Dinwiddie winning the skills challenge. They got to get something. You already know they're going to make the playoffs this year. You already know they're going to make it. They will make it. But for Joe Harris last night, it was a very good showing. I saw a gleam in his eye. As I said in the blog, I saw a gleam. A gleam in that final round. He looked ready. He didn't look scared. He didn't look nervous. You know? He looked like he was ready to prepare. He was prepared. And after the shootout, he said, hey, he went to the gym the night before, a couple of nights, was shooting around. That's what shooters do.
Right.
Shooters shoot. Ball is ball.
Yeah.
You know that. You feel me? Mm-hmm. What did you think about what happened in this 3-point contest last night?
It was okay. You know what I'm saying?
You got poo-poo it, bro. But go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I mean, All-Star Weekend is not really my thing. You know, the only thing I really care about is the All-Star game itself. But the 3-point shootout was it was okay, you know. And like I said, Joe Harris, I had Steph Curry winning. I'm not going to lie. Steph Curry or Seth Curry winning. Mm-hmm. But Joe Harris won. But, I mean, I'm not too surprised. You could be better than Steph Curry for one day.
Of course.
You know?
Of course.
But, yeah, that's about all I got to say about the 3-point shootout.
People, let me understand. I mean, it's not like the All-Star festivity were exciting last night, but it was mellowed down. He kind of brought my mellow down. I was hype about it. I was happy for Joe Harris. I'm happy for the Brooklyn Nets. We in Brooklyn. We are filmed here in Brooklyn. You know, so he had to go out there. I'm wearing my Brooklyn hat today. Stand up, Brooklyn. Stand up. We got something going on here. Yeah, come on. Okay. I might go to a Brooklyn Nets game soon enough. Might go to another one on my birthday last year. I might go to another one again this year.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
But also, shout out to Dirk Nowitzki for his years of service being in the 3-point shootout. He didn't do too well, of course, but, you know, he has carried the torch for the NBA for the big man shooting for a long time, and we thank him for his service. Devin Booker nearly missed the final with 23. I was kind of shocked at that.
Yeah.
Dame Dollar came in, had 17. He did all right. Yeah. Steph Curry.
They was raining, though. I can't lie. They were raining.
Of course.
And as the rounds went on, these guys were raining.
Your boy Steph Curry was, you know, he tried to show a little something out there. Buddy Hield, I was proud of. Yeah. You know, he got on the big stage and showed why he was a shooter back in college. Like he looked like he was back in college shooting to me. The way he was letting it fly out there. That's where that's where I saw him from Oklahoma.
Right.
Just shooting shots just like that. It looked smooth. He looked natural, you know?
Right.
And it was good to see. But Joe fucking Harris, son of a bitch. You did it, buddy. He was in Cleveland last year doing nothing.
Yeah, I know.
Doing nothing. Comes to the next, and like I said, I called the Nets the witness protection program team because no one knew who the hell they were, and rightfully so. But now they got names and one snitch. I'll always say that they got one snitch. Yeah, that snitch been doing good lately. The snitch been doing good, but he a snitch nonetheless. What about the skills competition? I don't know if you saw the skills competition.
No, I didn't see that actually. All I saw was the Rising Stars, the 3-point shootout, and the dunk contest.
The Rising Stars. What did you think?
a lot of buckets getting gotten that game.
But defense is not playing in these games, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to see some sort of defense, though. I mean, things is going on a little too easy.
So it's an all-star game. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, but I mean, that don't mean you can't play no defense.
So someone can get hurt, and then someone say, "Oh, we need to stop the all-star game all of a sudden." We need something to watch. There ain't no football on after this. Although a lot of people not watching football now these days anyway, unless you're watching the new AAF league going on. But besides that, this is what we got. Because after this, it's hardcore season now. After this, bro.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I want to see. Play some defense. Go at. I mean, you could get hurt playing the way that they were playing that way as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You could go for a dunk and pop one of your joints or something like that. Right. But I do like the future of the NBA. Where the future of the NBA is going with guys like Kyle Kuzma, Ben Simmons,
Tatum.
Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Luka Doncic.
Luka!
Yeah, those. I mean, a lot of guys getting buckets in that game.
The future is bright. As you said, the future is bright for the NBA.
The 90s babies are taking over soon. You know what I'm
Finally, the millennials are here now, people.
Yeah.
They are here now taking the league by. In about 2-3 years, they'll be taking the storm.
Yeah, definitely.
Taking the league by storm, I should say.
Definitely.
And the slam dunk contest. Let me pause for. Let me take this for a little minute. Dennis Smith Jr., you're a choke artist. You, sir, are a choke artist. I had high hopes for you in this dunk contest, and you disappointed me, man. You brought J. Cole out there, which was dope. I like that. And J. Cole almost dunked it on that. I was about to say, look at Cole out there, boy. He look like he can play, boy. J. Cole look like he can play out there.
See, that's another thing with the dunk contest. Now more so it's about the props than the actual dunks. Like, everybody going hype because Dennis Smith Jr. put on J. Cole's jersey, but what did he do wearing J. Cole's jersey?
That dunk went in. He got a 50 for that.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't no 50 dunk.
No. That for the difficulty. He's no. There's no like vert or nothing to help him like lift him up. Like he's doing it straight off the fly. It's not like he's propelling himself like he tried to do with Shaq or with D Wade for his last dunk. This dunk here, Cole was sitting down. He held up. He threw the ball.
He should have waited that. He should have held that as his last dunk.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. That's what I was saying.
Like, why would you have a dunk like that and then do something that's even less appealing afterwards?
And Hamidou Diallo already did it. Shout out to Queens. I found out during the broadcast.
Yeah,
like everybody else,
he did, and he jumped over a shorter guy, a guy that's a foot shorter in Dwayne Wade. You get what I'm saying? Like he already jumped over Shaq.
Why would you do the same dunk again?
Yeah, and then you're just doing it over a much shorter guy.
Practically the same height. Practically. D Wade 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah, but Shaq is like
7'1".
Yeah, Shaq is like a foot taller than this guy.
Hamidou is only about 6. I want to say 6. He looked like 6'7", 6'8". Somebody has the statistics on that, on his height and everything. Yeah. But that was more impressive to me. And he didn't use his back per se. He propelled off. He used his elbow to propel himself.
Right.
Which is it's very hard to do.
Right.
To do that, and he added the Vince Carter after that.
Yeah,
that was pretty impressive.
I think
man.
That was the best dunk of the entire contest.
That was pretty impressive, man. But Dennis Smith Jr., you choked, man. And if somehow you're on the Knicks next year, if you don't get traded,
he probably will be. Most likely,
he's gonna be on the Knicks next year.
Dennis Smith Jr., I think so.
Okay, good. So if you're on the Knicks next year, then we need you to do something for the city, man. Because he could have easily won this slam dunk contest. I've seen the YouTube videos.
Yeah,
a lot of people seen the YouTube videos.
That's what I be hating about these players too. They be doing these dunks for like people on YouTube for free, but then when it's time to actually showcase what you got, you don't want to do the hot shit.
They can't do shit.
Yeah, like they got anxiety.
Come on, man. Dennis Smith Jr. can't dunk, and I'm not saying Dennis Smith Jr. cannot dunk, but for some reason he freezes at the when the lights are on and everybody's out there. You gotta be like Vince Carter, baby. One dunk and done.
Right.
Move it out. That's like Shaq say. If you do it one time, you get a 10 automatically, son.
Exactly. Come
on, Dennis Smith Jr. You disappointed us, man. How you gonna be? I'm not a Knicks fan, but I'm talking for Knicks fans in general, man. You gotta show better than that, man. What are you laughing at me for? You know what it is.
You looking at me?
Hell yeah, I'm looking at you, producer lady. Of course I am. Of course I am. He representing y'all now. He got to show up. Come on now. All right, let me get off this subject before I say something I don't want to say. Okay? We're on to the next topic now. We're talking about A night at the fight. Not tonight's fight between Cain Velasquez and I forget. I cannot pronounce that man's name, but you'll look it up on ESPN. Look it up. But we're talking about the fight coming up on what day, sir?
March 16th.
March 16th. A night at the fights. Errol Spence Jr. versus Mikey Garcia.
Yeah.
For the title. For a title?
Welterweight title.
For the welterweight title.
Yeah.
Brother Q, who do you got? Well, first of all, what do you think? What do you want to see in this fight? What are you looking for?
Well, what am I looking for? I'm pretty sure we're going to get it because of the type of fighters that these two are. Well, especially Errol Spence. And Errol Spence is going to bring the fucking pain to this guy like he does to everybody else. Errol Spence, as a matter of fact, it's been 5 years since the last time somebody's went to decision with this guy.
Wait, 5 years?
Yeah, he hasn't. Yeah.
Wait, he's knocked everybody out?
Yeah.
Since then?
Yeah, since 2014.
Holy shit. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But the thing is, though, with Mikey Garcia, he's 39-0 with 30 knockouts.
This is what I'm saying, though. They're treating Mikey Garcia like he's very underrated. He can go. There's been a few times he's been underrated in some fights, and he's come out and he's been spectacular. He's looked like the best fighter out there. So, and they've been calling for this fight for a little bit now. I think it was Mikey Garcia who called him out, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
It was a time ago. I remember seeing it. It was a time ago Mikey Garcia called out Errol Spence
and
Jr.
I mean, I respect it, though, because I can't lie. Errol Spence, his name is not known out there. He doesn't have that much fights in his belt. But there has been guys that's been calling him out. But Mikey Garcia is the only guy that's actually lived up to the word because Sean Porter called him out. And even Keith Thurman made some bullshit excuse.
Oh, you guys stop. I hate when you do this every time. It was no BS excuse. Stop that, man.
He did.
Stop that shit.
Nah, he took 2 years off of boxing to avoid fighting Errol Spence.
Oh, my God. Are you serious, bro?
But that's,
come on, bro.
That's besides the point.
Come on, man.
That's besides the point. I respect Mikey Garcia because
anybody worry about that, man.
Because Sean Porter called him out, and Sean Porter's now going back to talking about he wants to fight Keith Thurman again. And I mean,
so to get beat again?
Yeah, exactly. But
to get beat, that's what you want to do.
Mikey Garcia is actually now stepping to the plate. But I mean, I'd give this fight to Spence. I think Spence is definitely gonna put him on snooze.
Wait, he gonna knock out Mikey Garcia?
Yeah, I think so.
No, come on, you disrespecting Mikey Garcia now, bro. You're really disrespecting that man's talent, man. He's a great defensive fighter. He has offensive skills. Yeah, like the man ain't got no offensive skills.
Well, yeah, he's not. He's
a good counter puncher. He can counter punch.
Yeah, but I mean, neither one of these guys has fought in super good fighters. I mean,
who's out there?
Spence, yeah, as far as that division, especially, yeah. Well, there's better division than like the higher rankings,
right?
Spence fought Kell Brock, but he had the bad retina at the time and stuff like that. He beat him in his country. He beat Carlos Ocampo. Ain't nobody. He beat him in one round real quick, man. But I think Spence is gonna. I mean, like think about it. It's been 5 years since the last time this guy has went to decision.
So I understand that. So you're telling me Mikey Garcia will not? Well, let me ask you this question. Will Mikey Garcia get past? I'm going to give him respect. Will Mikey Garcia get past round 9?
Possibly not.
Don't say possibly. In your mind, if you're calling a knockout, will Mikey Garcia make it to the 9th round?
I'll say Spence in 6.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh, my God. What you got against Mikey Garcia, bro?
I don't have nothing against Mikey Garcia.
Come on, man.
I never said I did. I'm just saying that this dude Spence is the fucking truth. I mean, Mikey Garcia's got more experience than.
So you doubt the experience, especially in the boxing ring. You doubt that experience. Now coming from me, this is me saying this. Sometimes I don't feel like experience means anything. I think it's the skill. I think Mikey Garcia has the skill. He will have a puncher's chance to beat Errol Spence.
Yeah,
he's gonna have a puncher's chance, but you give him no shot.
That's about all I give him, though, is a puncher's chance. Ain't nothing more than that.
Wow, son, I can't believe you saying this right now, bro. I thought you said you would be mixing it up. I think it's gonna be a closer fight than people expect it to be. Because you're not the only person who has told me this. You're not the only one, and I tell them all the time. Be careful about Mikey Garcia. When he's doubted, he shows up the best when he is doubted. And he's the underdog. He's undefeated too.
He is.
He's undefeated too. Yeah. So you ain't. To me personally, I think it will go to the decision, and Errol Spence Jr. will win the fight.
Okay.
I do not.
I can respect that.
Right. You say no one's has gone to distance with him since in 5 years.
Yeah.
Mikey Garcia is not going to be a guy to make mistakes. He doesn't make mistakes like that at all.
Okay.
I mean, you saying okay? You act like he ain't got no defensive technical skill. You got to have defensive technical skill in order to fight this man.
You definitely do.
I think Mikey has. It's just going to go to decision. I think Mikey is going to have his shot to get his shots in there, because he ain't never seen nobody like Mikey Garcia who can slip, who can do all these things. You know, counter punch very effectively. I mean, if he feels that power and he gets scared, then to your point, it's like okay.
Yeah, Garcia does got some power to him, and Spence has shown that he could get hurt. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I mean Spence got more power, and I think if as soon as Spence hits him a few times, man, it's gonna weigh him down.
I think this is gonna be like the Wilder
Fury fight.
You're gonna see a technical show by Garcia, but in the end, Spence will do the more damage. Cause I've watched a few things on Spence. This guy has incredible power and power I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, exactly.
At his weight in his division,
right?
I haven't seen it. So for him, this is a big step up. This is the big time now. Because if you get this, then more likely we're gonna see Bud Crawford. That's the one I want to see.
Yeah, he's gonna fight Amir Khan soon.
Right. He gonna be Bud gonna be Amir Khan. Get the hell out of here, Amir Khan. Fuck out of here. When
Amir Khan is actually a good fighter.
I understand.
He just has a glass jaw.
That's what I'm saying. Do you say he has a glass jaw? So come on, dude. Come on. You know what's about to happen.
Well, yeah.
But Bud ain't gonna let this man beat him.
He shouldn't. He
should not.
Yeah.
But if Mikey Garcia loses, and if Errol Spence wins, and Bud Crawford wins, you got a showdown going down in probably September. Errol Spence Jr. versus Bud Crawford. And early on, I'm telling you right now, I got the upset. I'm picking Bud Crawford. I ain't betting against Bud Crawford.
I'd rather see Spence fight Sean Porter or Keith Thurman, but then again, he'd beat either one of them.
He ain't beating Keith Thurman. I don't think he'll beat Keith Thurman.
Nah, he'd definitely beat Keith Thurman.
No.
He'd definitely beat Keith
Sean
Thurman.
Porter? Maybe. That's a toss-up to me.
He'd definitely beat Keith
That's
Thurman.
a toss to me.
He'd definitely beat Keith Thurman. Like, that's not even a question right there.
Nah.
Like, Mikey Garcia got a better chance against Spence than Keith Thurman does. He really does. I mean,
damn, son. The disrespect,
and
bro.
I mean,
damn.
like, did you see Thurman's last fight, man? Against
it wasn't good. He got hit, but he came back. That's what you asked the man to do.
Nah, but I mean,
you got to come back.
I mean, but he fought a bum though. That's what I'm saying.
He fought a bum. Hey, listen, like you said, everybody got a bad night. That's like you just told me. Steph could have a bad night. He had he didn't have a bad night.
Well,
there's
a difference.
It was a better man.
Basketball and boxing, because we don't play boxing.
Come
we
on,
play basketball.
Q, come on, man.
You mess up in boxing.
You're knocked out.
Yeah, exactly.
You're knocked out.
Exactly.
Oh, fine, I got you. That's fine. Now, for our last topic, let's move on. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we'll get to see a good fight coming up in March. For our last topic of the evening, we have history in the making in the world of wrestling tonight, in the business tonight. In the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, there'll be a new title displayed, a new title won to the winner of the women's of the women's division. The tag team titles will be presented at the end of the Elimination Chamber tonight. Brother Q, if you know, run down those names for who will be in that matchup, please.
Okay, well, I also got to give a little history lesson here, because people don't know this is actually not the first time WWE had women's tag team championships. They had them back in the 80s, and they were retired. Ironically, around this time back in 1989, they were retired on Valentine's Day of 1989.
This is why he's here, people.
Yeah.
Historical facts.
Yeah,
Historical facts.
The last women's tag team champions were a team by the name of the Glamour Girls, Judy Martin and Leilani Kai. However, on to other things, the participants in
tonight's matchup,
Elimination Chamber match, will be Sasha Banks and Bayley, the Riot Squad of Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan, the Iconics, Nia Jax and Tamina, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville, and Carmella and Naomi.
All right, Brother Q, we have run down these names of this historic event. Who do you see winning this matchup? Who does the business want to see? First of all, who do you think the people want to see win? And then personally, who do you want to see win? So we'll start with, who do you think the people want to see win?
Well, I think the people probably would like to see, I'd say, the Iconics win. Probably either the Iconics or Sasha Bayley.
Obvious choice with the last one, of course.
Me
personally, who do you think is going to win it?
I'd go with Sonya and Mandy.
I see you've been listening to me in the
Yeah.
You kind of took my. You see, I told you.
Yeah.
You don't think I don't know what I'm talking about? Well, I know what I'm talking about now.
I mean, for the half of these teams in here, well, not half, two of these teams in here doesn't even make sense. They got Nia Jax and Tamina.
No, they've been together a little bit. They've been together a little bit.
Yeah, but they just threw them. They threw them together as a team conveniently for this match.
Okay.
Because they haven't been a team for no more than maybe a month and a half.
Okay.
And Carmella and Naomi, they just threw that team together. You know, I guess Naomi and Tamina, they're only a tag team because they're both in the same family. You know, the other teams are official tag teams. This is something that should have been happened years ago. Tag team champions. Team like the Iconics, they felt irrelevant. You know, I wouldn't be mad if they won.
Actually, they've put in their work in NXT.
Yeah.
Which is the hottest promotion in sports entertainment today.
Yeah.
If you have not seen it, go look at it. It is amazing. Trust me. And look particularly one man, Ricochet. That's all you need to know. Just look it up.
Cole as well.
And
that's
okay.
my man,
Adam Cole, but Ricochet. Take a look at that, brother. That's somebody to watch coming up. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I think the Iconics would be a good deal to win. Anybody but the Nia Jackson Tamina team would be good, or Carmella and Naomi, because those teams just don't even make sense. They're just thrown in together.
Right.
Sasha and Bayley, they've had their little going back and forth thing between being enemies and then being friends and being enemies and being friends. But I mean, hopefully this match isn't as horrible as the last tag team elimination chamber that was back in 2015, because the last one was pretty bad.
Who won that one anyway?
The New Day won that because see, the thing with that was the New Day had 3 members and every other team had 2 members, and it was just way too much people in the match.
The time was wasted, basically.
Yeah, it was just way too much people in the match, and therefore the match being shoddy. Hopefully that's not the case with this. I mean, it probably will be because there was that it's the same thing, tag teams, which means 2 people in a pod at the same time, and
a lot of stupid work.
Yeah,
unless
they conveniently do the eliminations. They sort out the eliminations in a smart way, you know.
It's trial and error with that one, bro. I mean, they'll work that out. For me tonight. Who I think people want Sasha, of course, Sasha and Bayley to win. But plot twist. The heel turn comes tonight.
Between who?
Bayley or Sasha will turn heel tonight in that chamber. I feel it. I have a feeling, a gleam. I feel it. But if that doesn't happen, me personally, who I want to have win are the Icons, like I said. NXT bred. I think they deserve the shots. Let them do their thing promotionally. Strap the title around Australia and all that stuff. Give it to the whole town fans. And let those other women fight it out to see who will challenge them. And then you'll build the title up that way. Or like you said, and that was my pick. You took my pick, as a matter of fact, but I'll let you slide with that.
I mean, we could have the same pick.
We can have the same pick. Okay, but it's good to be different sometimes. But Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose look like the team that can carry that tag team division, at least for the first 2 months. They have that much talent in there to do what it has to do, to have what it takes to win it and to keep the thing going, to make it fresh, keep it going, keep it moving until they get their first title defense, which should be probably against the Riot Squad or something like that.
It seems like it's gonna be a cross-brand title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there's only one.
Yeah, there is only one, and there's probably not gonna be another. Who knows?
They should do that. I mean, they have enough women on the roster now for both shows to have their tag titles. They just have to get them in and working with each other, like you said.
Yeah, exactly.
Get them in there, get them working with each other, and grow the division. This division can be huge. In NXT, oddly enough, again, we see Io Shirai and Kairi Sane. I mean, they've been friends for a long time, so they've worked together for years. But they look so fluid. 1, 2, 3. Everything's moving fluidly. Maybe they should bring them up and do it. But they're not going to bring them up right now. We know that. But I think that should be probably the next opponents coming up for the Tag Team Championship, the first defense, if you will, coming up. So hopefully we will get a good show tonight with the Elimination Chamber. Hopefully one of these women will make history tonight. 2 of these women will make history tonight as being the first. Well, not really the first, but the modern day.
Yeah, well. They're saying that these championships are not going to hold the same lineage as the past ones. So technically, yeah, they'll be the first.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. And on that note, as we give the ladies their shine, we will close the show on this day. Brother Joe will be back next week. Hopefully, he's on a sabbatical somewhere. I don't know where, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back better than ever, ready to go. I'd like to thank Brother Q, of course, for coming in, giving the knowledge, giving his expertise here today. I'm your boy, Big Sherm, and this is Let's Be Real Sports. And before we go, I got to pay the bills. Please look for us on YouTube, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play, Android phones. Like, again, I don't have an Android phone, so I don't know, when. I don't know what y'all go on, but any of those platforms, type in Let's Be Real Sports, and you will find us. Also, check the blog, which me and Q do on a regular basis. Check us out, and that's about it. Peace.